Hello, it's the evening of day 4. It's a little late for me today. It's been a long day. I'm a little tired. So excuse me if I fumble with my words here. Tonight's going to be an interesting night to see if our sourdough starters have taken a turn at all. I'm really excited to take a look. Let's go see. Now we're going to look at Susie, our sorghum sourdough starter, and she looks great. We've got lots of bubbly activity. It's wonderful. See all the bubbles there? It's risen at least a centimeter, maybe a centimeter and a half. And remember, there was quite a bit less this time. So for it to not grow quite as big would be normal. It looks exactly how it's supposed to look. And let's smell. And it actually is starting to smell quite lovely, like it's almost going to be ready to bake with. It should start to smell almost like a loaf of sourdough bread. We're going to give it a good stir and just check out the consistency. Okay, so now we're going to discard all but 30 grams because our sourdough starter is doing really well, our sorghum starter. We are not going to change anything with the amounts. We're just going to keep it. This is a good amount to keep it at to maintain your starter. And it's the perfect amount. And remember, 30 grams doesn't seem like a lot, but it's enough. And it's the perfect amount. And then we're going to feed it. Now this time, we're actually not going to put any pineapple juice because I think it has a good balance now. The lactic acid bacteria is forming and it's going to be a good balance. And we don't need to encourage that any further. So we can just add our 50 grams of water. Room temperature water. Whoops. And if you go over, don't worry. Just take it out. All right. And then we're going to add our 50 grams of flour. So tearing our scale and then adding our 50 grams of flour. If you forget to tare your scale, which we all do sometimes, just remember if you've kept a log of what you're doing, then you'll remember, oh yeah, I added 50 grams of water. So then you'll know exactly, okay, I need 50 grams, so I just have to put it up to 100. That's why I like to write things down in the log, because oftentimes you get distracted, if you're like me, by your kids or things on your mind, and you don't realize that you've just missed something. Okay, and then give it a good stir. I found the thicker the sourdough starter, it's actually ferments better, and it's harder to mix in with the rest of your ferment, but it's actually works better, it seems. So, okay, so we're going to continue stirring this, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm finished. Okay, so as I'm finished stirring, I only stirred it for about a minute this time, and there you can see the consistency. What I absolutely love about the sorghum starter compared to the regular sourdough starter is that it's not sticky and it is so easy to get off your hands and it's so easy to clean up. If you drop some, you just pick it up, throw it back in. It's just so easy and nice. See that? It doesn't stick to anything. It's amazing that way. Okay, so remember now to scrape down your sides, move your elastic down as well or to the right level. It shouldn't have changed much. So we're going to cover it and put it in a warm place. And I'd love to know, how is your starter looking on day 4? Please share with us a picture. We would just love to see how everyone's doing. And we'll check on our starters again bright and early in the morning. Have a wonderful sleep.